2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
Glad to be alongside you, Luke. Can't wait to see what we have in store today.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot into the first. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. Didn't that look good for a long time? 9 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Putt is underway.
Ooh. Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Sixth shot coming up. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Oh, just missed. Ah, how frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. Oh, time for number 8. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 5 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And here we are with the third shot. Going with the pitching wedge here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. Playing their 5th shot. A 7-footer right here. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. This next putt for double bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
That wasn't quite the target he was looking at, I'm sure of that.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Getting ready to play their third. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
Yeah, not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it corrected.
Ooh, right by the hole. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. And there it is. Currently at 11 over for the event. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Playing their fourth shot. Very crafty, that shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's tidy. This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Wind coming right at him.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Time now for the fourth shot. Putting for bogey.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
Finally, they needed it.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And here we are with the third shot. This is from miles away. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
That is hunting for the hole. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. Sitting at 14 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Coming up from the bunker. What an opportunity to make a birdie. It's got a chance. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This will be a good bogey.
Okay, steady now. And in it goes. Currently at plus 15 for the round.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Great shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Bit too heavy-handed there. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's frustrating. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. It looks like he pushed that one. Just a short putt remaining here. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. That putt went a bit long there. And here we are with their 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Okay, let's head to the next. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards to the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And here we are with the third shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Hey, nice looking line. That was a gallant attempt. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Didn't quite hit it, did you?
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat out choke.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Tee shot is looking good here. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind. This one's heading towards the cabbage.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going down? Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? And this one is for bogey. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Yeah, that one will play. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. As Tiger would say, wait. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
A bit too much club there.
Getting ready to play their third. playing their fourth shot. Seven feet to the cup. Was on a good line. This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. And down it goes. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. That's heading for the fairway. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
And a par putt awaits him. Just didn't drop. This is a bogey putt coming up. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Wow, what happened there?
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Six feet remaining to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
That dog will hunt.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet. Looks like they may have pushed that one. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Looking good. That gets the job done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Oh well, you got a chance to improve on the next one. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Got some good distance on that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
They'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Hey, that's a chance. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling.